Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at another pairing of units, and in this case we're going to be taking a look at INT Majin Buu and the Tech Majin Buu Pure Evil Good Exchange unit. Now I'm going to be entirely honest with you. If I'm being entirely honest, this combination of units probably has some of the most ridiculous healing. Like the Majin team in general has very ridiculous healing levels, but this combination of units feels very, very powerful. And it actually heals so much that it kind of makes using the INT Majin Buu's mechanics a little bit wonky. So INT Majin Buu, as you guys are well aware, very tanky unit. I think a lot of players are discovering that his healing and tankiness may actually almost be too much in a way to even get his revive. Which kind of impacts on his damage a lot, but yeah, realistically, so this guy recovers 10% HP at the start of the turn, and then recovers an additional 10% HP for the first 5 turns, which is 20% already. He then recovers another 10% HP if your HP is 30% or less, okay, at the start of the turn. And then he also recovers another 10% HP if it's 30% or less at the end of the turn. So that's a whole nother 20%. Then you have the revive, which can activate. He recovers HP from sweets. He can spawn a whole field of sweets. That's not counting in that he has infinite regen, which recovers another 3% HP. Then he has revival, which recovers another 5% HP, and just in general very strong. Now if we look at the Tech Majin Buu, also very, very strong unit. Now Tech Majin Buu kind of thrives in the sense that Tech Majin Buu doesn't provide any direct healing. Okay, so one good thing about Tech Majin Buu is, aside from infinite regen, which is a great link by the way, he doesn't provide any direct healing. Now how infinite regen works is, if you activate the link, you recover 6% HP. So although the link recovers 3% HP, if you activate the link, you recover 6% HP, because you are gaining an additional 3% per unit that has the link. So that 6% on top of everything else that they have together makes them heal a ridiculous amount in the turn. Now you actually need to almost pair up INT Majin Buu with Tech Majin Buu, because to suitably activate the revive for INT Majin Buu, you actually almost need to guarantee that you enter into the turn super duper low. Now the big thing that I will say, the amount of healing that can be done is almost so disruptive in terms of strength that it actively can make getting the INT Majin Buu goods revival like impossible to get, especially if you have another Majin unit. Like having a physical Buu on the team, just these 3 units alone makes your healing that you get so ridiculously high that getting any one of them to activate their low health requirements can actually become a bit of an issue. That's why I've pushed physical Majin Buu off of rotation just to showcase, and I still in the course of this video was unable to get the revive to activate. That's with me purposefully trying to cause myself as much damage as possible. So it goes to show you that not only are these guys super tanky together, Tech Majin Buu is incredibly tanky. You've got 70% damage reduction, you've got the 50% evasion, you've got the ability to become the Super Buu, who's also incredibly tanky. You can have upwards of over 300k defense, 400k defense. Then you've got INT Majin Buu with his guard mechanics, his revive mechanics, his fantastic defense after super, which is amazing. He also has a stacking defense as well. And if you get his revive, he becomes ridiculous. Like if you get his revive, he guards all attacks, launches an additional super attack. It really is something crazy. And I think the thing is like this combination of units, what makes them so fun for me, like looking at them as units, is that really they are like so overwhelmingly strong defensively as a combination. Like they can heal, you can enter into the turn, you would have seen here, we entered into the turn with like 20% HP. And between the two of them, active skills, transformations, etc., you get up to full. Like, before we even factored in the physical Buu, before we even collected orbs and that, we got to full. Like, we were just able to heal ourselves up. We were at 80% without even using INT Majin Buu's like active skill. That's really how insane their level of healing is. So I think, you know, overall, to be honest with you, this combination, probably one of my most fun combinations, probably one of the hardest combinations to actively use, but I found it so interesting and so intriguing trying to get them to like be perfect, to try and get the revival and everything proc. It was actually so hard that I actually haven't been able to do it consistently, which is a testament to how tanky they are. You are going to have to give them crit and attack equip orbs, but they're awesome.